So for today's video, we are going to be looking at how will you be remembered at the end of your life, when you move on to the next life. What will people remember about you? Since it's Memorial Day tomorrow, that's what kind of gave me the idea for this reading. Remember, all my readings are timeless, so it doesn't matter when you find this. That's just what gave me the idea for this reading, and I know that's Memorial Day as a commemoration to the soldiers, but I really felt like it would do a lot of people some good to be able to hear the things that they will be remembered for when they're gone. So we have 3 piles here. 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this video, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, check out my other channel and do the same. Leave a timestamp for me or donate to the channel. All of those things are great ways to be able to give back energetically for the energetic healing sessions that I bring to you guys, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you who supports me on my path, as I am here to support you on yours. So thank you so much for being there to do those things for me. And let's get started with pile 1. I just realized that on the sticker over here on my window, it almost looks, oh, you can't even see it from here. It almost looks like it says 1111. I'm not sure what it actually says, but it literally looks like 1111. So you guys may have been seeing 1111 a lot. You are definitely somebody very aligned with your path, with your purpose, with who you are, and people are going to be remembering that about you. You're somebody who's very fertile, abundant. You have a lot of growth within you. You have grown a lot in your lifetime. You may look at your life and think that everything is just kind of falling apart, loose, not really going anywhere, or maybe you feel like a lot of the things that you've put a lot of time, effort, and energy into just aren't panning out or have fallen apart. But just know that with everything that you have built, even if there's a little bit of it that has fallen apart, there is going to be a lot of it that has stayed together and that has created a massive difference in the world around you, especially in the lives of children as well. You could have roommates or you could have children that are really going to remember you. They're going to remember you for that deep beauty within you, for your ability to be so kind and beautiful as a person. You may be very empathetic. You may love to read as well. And you could also be somebody who loves to spend time in nature. You may have a very strong connection to animals as well. You may even be able to feel the energy of objects for some of you too. Maverick Adventure Club card. Save 2 cents on every gallon. Adventure's first stop. So you guys definitely could be someone who really enjoys going on a lot of adventures, having a lot of fun, really visiting new places, traveling, maybe even dirt biking. Some of you may really like dirt biking or off-roading. I feel like you guys have a very feminine energy to you and a very masculine energy to you at the same time. You're very balanced in who you are, and you accept all facets of yourself and you express them. Food, drinks, bowling, arcade, fun card, Big Al's. 014321975728 This is a random card that I found. I don't even know where Big Al's is. If you've ever been to a Big Al's, let me know. Anyway, people are going to be remembering you because they had fun around you. It was always an adventure with you around. There was always something new to do. You were always so active in the things that you did as well. And they're also going to be remembering you because it was like life was a party with you around a lot of times. Maybe you even hosted a lot of parties. Let's see what else we have. Their writing is amazing. They can take you into a whole other world, so perceptive and enthralling. They must have had a very interesting life. A very intelligent person who loves to learn, knows a lot about many different subjects, is amazed by many different types of wisdom and knowledge, a collector. So, You are somebody who tries to really get as much wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the world around you as you can. You try to learn everything you can from every situation you're in. You are always expanding, always growing, always morphing and changing. You're very flexible and adaptable as well. And I feel like you teach others a lot. You teach others a lot, especially through your writing. Your writing is one of the biggest things that you're going to be remembered for. It could definitely be something you have chosen as a career. You could be somebody who has a blog. You could be a book writer. You could be somebody who does magazine articles. You could be somebody who is doing short stories, poetry, music lyrics. But whatever it is about your writing is going to be remembered for sure. You unlock a lot for people through your writing, especially in dealing with their inner child. Stargazer, set your sights high, or set your sights higher. So you may not be at this level yet, and you may be being asked to set your sights higher because the sky is not the limit. Literally, you could go further than the furthest star. And all you have to do is believe in yourself. All you have to do is overcome your fear of putting that writing out there. If you have not put it out there yet, it's time to start thinking about putting it out there. It does not have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. So accept your writing exactly as it is, because your writing is a beautiful thing, regardless of whether or not you want to find flaws with it. I feel like you may be a very self-critical person when it comes to that. Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. So, take time to reflect on everything that you've done, everywhere that you've been, all the things that you've been through. Because everything that you have within you is something that you can translate into those writings, and something that you could really use to create a difference in this world. I feel like your writing is also going to help people to look inside themselves, help people to stop and think about things from a different perspective as well, from a higher perspective. The King of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, damn straight, Octopus, and Elephant. So you're also going to be being remembered for your loyalty, your commitment, your solidity, your honesty, your integrity, the way that you were able to create a legacy for yourself, your success, your recognition, your ability to overcome each and every obstacle that has gotten in your way to be able to climb the highest mountain and reach the top. Also, for your ability to be able to provide for those that you love, for your ability to be able to create a stable, strong, safe, and solid foundation for yourself and those that you love. You are also going to be being remembered because you are not somebody who is just a people pleaser pandering to everyone and anyone's desire, but you are living life by your own rules. And you are doing things that are best for yourself and not for other people. You put time and effort and energy into you, and you created abundance in your life for yourself and for those that you love because you chose to do that instead of allowing others to hold you back. You also could be somebody who may know a lot about codependency. You may have dealt with a lot of codependency as well, and you may have had to break free. And so a lot of that may actually end up in your writing as well and help others to break free of that cycle. You are very wise, grounded, solid, stable, strong. You have a lot of passion, a lot of fire, and a lot of great ideas, a lot of ambition as well. And you're very goal-oriented, but you are very solid in this energy. You're very calm in this energy. You're very stable. You're very strong. You're very rooted and grounded. Even though you have a lot of fire energy, you have a lot of earth energy within you as well. And you are definitely going to be rising through the ranks to a level at the top. And this level at the top that you got to through your own hard work, through your own time, your patience, your dedication, your commitment, through having to face all of these challenges, through having to release control and allow things to be exactly as they are. You may have even had to go through a lot of poverty to get there as well. And all of these things are going to be something that people are going to remember about you, and it's going to be an inspiration to them to be able to achieve their dreams as well. It kind of reminds me of J.K. Rowling and all the things that she had to go through while she was writing the first Harry Potter book. And she went through a hell of a time while she was doing that. And she did it. And today, you would never even know that she was at the level of homelessness at any time in her life. because of how far she has risen. But the reason we do know is because it is very widely talked about, because she's an inspiration for any aspiring writer to be committed to what they want to do in their life and to believe that it will work against all odds and to fight for it to work. So that is what I have for you guys. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys thought about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through. Let us know about some of the themes of your books in the comments below, or what you may be working on writing wise. And you don't have to give too many details, because you don't want to put that out there and give your ideas away, but it would be pretty awesome to know about. So anyway, I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys. 10:33 is on the clock right now, and let's see what we got for you, pile 2. What will you be remembered for? You may feel like you are too small or insignificant to be remembered. You are definitely somebody who is part of some of the most important people this planet has. The everyday, hardworking person. Somebody who is really there for others. Somebody who may put up with a lot of abuse from others while you're doing the things that you're doing. Somebody who may even be made to feel like they are unimportant in the position that they're in. But you're somebody who is very beautiful and kind, regardless. Somebody who's very dedicated to being a good person. You may be somebody who actually, if there's like a elderly person near you that needs help with something, you're the first person to be like, oh, hey, let me help you with that. And you may help them move into a new place or out of a place, or you may help them to plow their driveway when there's snow, or you may help them to rake or weed their yard, or things like that. You are definitely somebody who is a helper and a beautiful person at that. Pizza Hut, 1580 208-365 555. Oh, 555 is here. 00. Every time I see 00, it makes me think of, oh, it's magic, da 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 da. The old commercials back in the 90s, I think it was, the late 90s, used to have collect call commercials for dialing 00, because that was a collect call number at one point, and they sang that song on it. So people may remember you for your phone calls with them, or for the transformations that you have brought to their life. Also the things that they have learned from you or through you. You are also somebody who's very brave, very loyal, committed, courageous. You may end up being remembered for stepping up and being a leader when you were afraid to do so. You may also be remembered for your honesty in the face of danger, for your ability to express yourself regardless of the consequences, and for your strength and courage. For being a healer, maybe as well. Also, people may see you as an earth angel, which, generally the collective of people watching this channel are earth angels. People wonder why this channel is growing so slowly, because we are a very rare group of people. But you are somebody very rare, very beautiful, somebody that people may see as an angel that has come into their life. People may remember you as being someone who brought a lot of good, someone who was very kind, caring, loving, generous, beautiful. They may remember you for your religious or spiritual views as well. Ephesians 6:19. Some of you may have been drawn to pile 1 as well if you are a writer. You're somebody who has definitely been able to unlock a lot throughout your life. You may unlock a lot of hidden meanings and things as well. You may be able to see beyond just the surface level. Once again, you're going to be remembered for your bravery, your courage, your confidence. You could be somebody who definitely does things that other people do not agree with, as far as putting yourself in jeopardy in order to accomplish something or something along those lines. for a very limited amount of you, you may actually end up being attacked at some point. Your style and fashion sense is out of this world. You make things work and you come up with crazy combos. Very artistic and always ready to lend a helping hand. Creative intelligence is something that you possess in spades. Always looks good and smells good. Takes care of themselves very well. That self-love spreads to love of others too. Very comforting and peaceful presence. So, you're going to be being remembered for your fashion sense, for the ideas you came up with in your dress, for your artistic abilities, your creative abilities, the fact that you're always there to lend a helping hand like we talked about earlier, and you are kind of like a MacGyver in the sense that you can really come up with ways to do anything and everything because of your creativity. You're also going to be remembered for the fact that you always looked good. You presented a picture of hygiene and self-care. You always smell good. You definitely have a lot of self-love, and you spread that to others. You're very comforting and peaceful in your presence. The Sun, the Fool. So the Sun card came out in these cards in pile 3. It popped over, and so I happened to see that one. Some of you may have actually chose all 3 piles if you picked this pile. Your optimism, your hope, your faith, the fact that you're willing to take a leap of faith. This is reminding me of the wings back here as well, because every time I see the Fool card, I think of being a bird and trusting your wings when you hop out of the nest that first time. And what's funny is if a baby bird doesn't hop out of the nest, the mama bird will actually push it out of the nest because it needs to be shown that it can trust its wings. So, you may actually be remembered for your ability to trust your own wings and your ability to convince others to trust their wings as well. You may be remembered for your joyful attitude as well. Your playful attitude, your energetic attitude. Maybe even you are definitely going to be being remembered by your family and your community, your friends. All the people around you whose lives that you have touched personally are going to remember you. Even if you never do anything great in this world or anything that you consider great, you will be remembered far greater than a lot of people simply because of the great person that you are. You are a beacon of hope, light, joy, optimism, positivity. You're very honest. You are very kind and generous and caring, and you really do connect to people around you. And like I said before, you are somebody who is always there to lend a helping hand. You may actually even be somebody who volunteers at a soup kitchen or at an animal shelter or at a food distribution type of place, thrift store, a WIC office, a library. You could definitely be somebody who volunteers a lot of time places as well. Fire ant and the bee. You're also somebody who shines a light on things when there's conflict, and you help to sort out those conflicts. You may even be remembered as well because everyone had a habit of fighting over you or your time or your energy, or you may even have some money that people end up fighting over, which would be kind of sad. There could actually be a lot of disturbance in your community when you are gone because of the void that is left in your place. You're definitely going to be remembered for your ability to network, for your ability to communicate with people in the community, for your ability to be a team player, for your ability. You are somebody who does not just ignore everybody in the community and close your eyes to it. You're somebody who, if you see somebody who needs help, you're there to help them. If you see something going wrong, you're there to step in and see how you can help it. You are definitely somebody who steps up to the plate when it looks like help is needed. Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. So your healing capabilities. Your peacemaking qualities, your ability to step in and solve a disagreement, your ability to see the truth in situations, also your ability to make plans, to focus on things, to really effectively make the changes necessary that are required to end a confrontation. For your intuition and your ability to rely on that. You are definitely somebody who believes very wholeheartedly in your intuition, and you definitely listen to that and act on it. And definitely your looks as well. There's a lot about like the makeup you wear, the tattoos that you have, the hairstyles you have, the weird clothes that you wear or outfits that you wear that are very unique and different. And people just absolutely love your style and the fact that you don't, it's like you live your life to the beat of your own drum. So that is pretty much what I have for you guys, and 2022 is just on the clock. You definitely bring a lot of peace, balance, and harmony to the lives of others around you for sure, and that is the biggest thing that you're going to be being remembered for. And also your ability to stand up for what you feel is right. That's pretty much what I got for you guys. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if this resonated, who you are, what you do in your community that's so amazing. And if you do enjoy this, remember to donate or leave a timestamp or like, comment, share, subscribe. All of those things are a great way to give back energetically for the energetic healing sessions that I bring you guys. And I truly appreciate each and every one of you who does anything like that. You guys are amazing, and thank you so much. I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. So for you guys, why will you guys be remembered? Definitely something to do with overcoming addictions, or you may be somebody who works as like an addiction specialist or in Narcotics Anonymous or Alcoholics Anonymous or something along those lines, maybe even an addiction counselor, something where you have been able to be happy, be safe, be drug-free. October 23rd to the 21st or to the 31st may mean something as well. I pledge to be drug-free. So you could definitely be somebody who is very confident in your decisions, and you're somebody who is definitely very independent, free. You're not somebody who is trapped by things. And you may help others to break free of those traps as well, to unlock what's going on within themselves. You could even be somebody who helps people with depression, or you could be a regular therapist as well. Somebody who has been able to overcome shame or guilt for what you want in life and where you want to go in life, and for the things that you have done in life that are not the best, and you help other people to love themselves the way that you have learned how to love yourself. 2008 graduation cap and a heart. So you could definitely be somebody who has gone to school for something in particular that you're going to be remembered for, or you may be being remembered for your ability to accomplish something against all odds, for being able to finish something even with everything seeming to fall apart in your life. You may even be remembered for your ability to graduate high school or graduate college, even though you may have gotten pregnant at a very young age. You also may end up being remembered for things that your child did because of the fact that you were such a committed and dedicated parent, and that you took the time out to teach them as much as you did. You may be remembered for being overshadowed in some way, or people trying to overshadow you. You may be remembered as well for people being jealous of the beauty or light that you possess. And you are definitely going to be remembered for your ability to outshine anything that was thrown your way to dim your light, for your colorful beauty inside yourself, and for being able to break free of this misery of thinking that your beauty was ugly, and being able to transform that into seeing your beauty as something beautiful. Your peacemaking abilities and skills. Some of you may have actually been drawn to pile 2 as well. That may have been pile 2. your ability to unlock things through communication, your ability to love people unconditionally, and your protection in that. The fact that you refuse to walk away from situations simply because other people thought it was dangerous, and you have chosen to continue on the path that you are, regardless of what anybody thinks or feels about that. Because you know that when it's your time, it's your time. So if it's your time, it's your time. And some of you may actually end up having your time come up through work in some sort of way, or whatever it is that you're working on. An amazing cook with so many different dishes. You spice things so well and can always come up with amazing ideas in the kitchen. You make our taste buds tingle. So you could definitely be somebody who is a good cook as well. Some of you may actually even be like a restaurant owner or something like that. And that may be how you're remembered as well. But for a lot of you, I'm thinking that that's mostly your family and your friends will be remembering all the things that you cooked. It may be a good idea to make a cookbook up with some of your recipes in it so they can still enjoy those things once you're gone. And that could actually be why you might be remembered, or how you may be remembered is through writing a cookbook. Tasting History is such a great show, and there's actually cookbooks that are still here from like 1,000 years ago. So, that could definitely be something that you could be remembered for. Can always be relied on. They walk their talk. If they say they will do it, they do it. They are steady, stable, solid, loyal, and true. A very honest and integrity-filled and dignified person. So because of your honesty, your dignity, your integrity, the fact that you walk your walk, and you definitely are somebody who lives up to your word as well. Traveler, move in a new direction. The Sun, enjoy success and happiness. The Sun card actually also came out in pile 2 in the other deck. Your happiness, your optimism, your joy, the success that you're gaining through your happiness, through your optimism, through your joy, through your hope and your belief in yourself and the world around you. Maybe even for some traveling that you have done. You actually could be somebody who travels in some sort of YouTube channel or something like that, or some sort of video blog where you go to different countries and taste different types of food or something along those lines. Or some of you may actually even like travel to different places and cook for some of the people that are in poverty or something along those lines. Which sounds odd, but I've never actually heard of that, but that could be something that you do. The Magician, the Queen of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Earthworm, the Hyena. I forgot that I got extra cards for this pile, and the Camel. So your emotional durability and stability, your ability to maintain yourself regardless of whether or not people are around, your emotional sustenance within yourself, also your ability to be able to make it through the harshest of circumstances, the hardest of circumstances, and to be able to come out of it on the other end. Some of you may have chose pile 1 as well. Your ability to free and heal yourself from anything negative coming your way. Your loyalty to those that you love. Maybe your sense of humor as well. And you may have dealt with a lot of passive-aggressive energies throughout this journey, or even in whatever it is that you do for work. I feel like a lot of you may work online in some sort of way, and you could have had a lot of negative comments or just negativity coming your way in some sort of way. Passive aggressive people, bitter people, jealous people, things like that. And the way that you handled those situations, the way that you were able to cleanse your energy, the way that you were able to heal, and the way that you were able to leave fertility and beauty and growth in your wake in those situations as well. Your ability to really leave behind beauty and joy wherever you go. Your inspiration, your leadership capabilities, the fact that you go after what you want with such a hard driving power The fact that you know that you have all the skills, tools, and abilities necessary within yourself to create your desired reality, regardless of whether or not you have any support behind you or anyone that is going to be there for you to even lean on, you are still able to overcome and accomplish everything that you're setting out to do. You have a lot of drive, a lot of passion. You may have a lot of skills and abilities with healing as well. You could definitely be somebody who's a spiritual leader. You're somebody that people look up to, admire, are inspired by, and you are somebody who really is very fiery, creative, passionate. You're a go-getter. You're ambitious. You know what you want and you go after it. You're very honest as well, and you don't mind if you have to take the time to learn and build your skills in certain areas because you know that this will help you to flourish even more as well. So people really are inspired by you. You definitely lead people, and if you have any children at all, they are definitely going to be people that remember you for a very long time because of the guiding light that you were in their lives. And because of the fact that you showed them how to handle so many different situations, and you showed them how to handle being outcast. You showed them how to be able to stand strong on your own without drugs or without alcohol, because you guys may actually come from a long line of addicts or alcoholics who have swept their problems under the rug for so long, and you showed your children a different way to deal with those things, or even just the young people around you in your community. I feel like there's definitely a lot of people who look up to you and cherish the beautiful energy that you put out there. So that is what I have for this pile, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys had to say about it in the comments below, whether or not it resonates with you, what you may be working on, what you've overcome. And if you guys did enjoy this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. Check out my other channel and do the same. Leave a timestamp or a donation. All of that is so greatly appreciated, and those are all great ways that you can give back energetically for the energetic healing sessions that I bring to you guys. And I really do appreciate each and every one of you who do any of those things. It helps me out far more than you guys know, and I really do appreciate that. So thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.